In 2019, Adam Neumann lost $40 billion in 6 weeks. Investors called him reckless. The media called him a fraud. 18 months later, one of the smartest venture capital firms on the planet handed him $350 million for a company that didn't exist yet. This is how he pulled it off. And why, for years later, he tried to buy back the company that fired him. After WeWork's IPO collapsed, Neumann disappeared from public view. He left with a $445 million exit package, more money than most founders make in a lifetime, for running a company into the ground. The press moved on. Investors didn't forget. Behind closed doors, Neumann was already raising money for what came next. In 2022, Neumann walked into a meeting with Andreessen Horowitz, pitching Flow, a residential real estate brand with no properties, no tenants, and no revenue. Most founders with his track record couldn't get a meeting. Neumann walked out with the largest first check the firm had ever written. Mark Andreessen and Ben Horowitz didn't just write a check. They put themselves on Flow's board. Publicly, they said they were betting on Neumann's ability to build culture and community at scale, the same skill that turned WeWork into a $47 billion company on paper. Privately, they built in a leash, real governance, the kind WeWork never had. Flow buys residential apartment buildings and rebrands them with community events, shared amenities, and a tech-enabled leasing experience. Strip away the language and it's property management with a startup valuation. By 2023, Flow controlled more than 3,000 units. Critics called it WeWork for apartments. Neumann called it a movement. Flow's billion-dollar valuation came before it owned a single unit. Some of the buildings folded into the company were already owned by Neumann himself, through other entities, meaning part of the funding round simply moved his own assets into a new structure with a fresh valuation attached. Nothing illegal, but it was a familiar move. November 2023. The company Neumann built and lost finally collapsed completely, filing for Chapter 11 with $19 billion in liabilities. The man who walked away with nearly $500 million was watching from the outside as his old company died. Weeks later, lawyers for WeWork's creditors received a letter. Adam Neumann wanted to buy the company back. Neumann took it to court, asking a bankruptcy judge to force WeWork